Hello everybody, Ted Davis here with a new kind of video that I'm going to be introducing here. The album battle, where I take two albums of my choosing and compare it to one another, and then I'm going to pick one. On the basis of which one of these two albums would I rather take to a desert island with me if I had to go to one. Some may be no contest, some may be a really tough decision, and some may be kind of, everywhere in between. So, what better way to kick it off than with two bands? One band that I really, really am a huge fan of, and then another band which I have grown to really like quite a bit. The Kinks, Low Budget, from 1979, Arista Records, Ray Davies and Company, against the Velvet Underground, Lou Reed, Maureen Tucker and Company, from 1970, released on Cotalion Records, which was a subsidiary of Atlantic Records. So we'll go in order of which one was released first. So first off, the Velvet Underground Loaded, the fourth studio album by the Velvet Underground. This is them trying to be commercial because their studio output up to that point had sold like camel dung. Didn't sell very well. Proved to be very influential later on, but didn't sell that well. So at this point, John Cale has left the band. Doug Yule has come in. Who we got on personnel here? So we got Doug Yule on organ, piano, bass, drums, lead guitar, acoustic guitar, vocals, lyrics, and song composition. Sterling Morrison on lead rhythm guitars and song composition. Lou Reed on rhythm guitar, piano, vocals, lyrics, and song composition. And Mo Tucker on drums. But she's credited, although she's not actually on the album, and percussion assistance is provided by Tommy somebody, Billy Yule, Doug Yule's brother, and then Adrian Barber, who was their one of the recording engineers. It was recorded at Atlantic Recording Studio in New York. Quick run through the track listing right here. Who Loved the Sun, really good, kind of poppy, energetic rocker to open up. Sweet Jane, the classic. Sweet Jane! Done better, in my opinion, by Mouth the Hoople, but that's a story for another day. Rock and Roll, in my opinion, done better on the Lou Reed live album, Rock and Roll Animal, with Dick Wagner and Steve Hunter. And also, I think Sweet Jane has done better on that live album with Dick Wagner and Steve Hunter. Okay. Cool It Down, another good tune. Closing off side one with the Doug Yule penned New Age. It's the beginning of a new age. Really, really strong way to close out the album. Side two, Head Held High. Good tune. Lonesome Cowboy Bill, really catchy tune. I Found a Reason, probably one of my favorite songs on this album. 6/8 time tune. I Found a Reason. Really, really great song. Train Around the Bend, another good up-tempo song, and then closing off the album with the incredible Oh Sweet Nothing. Oh Sweet Nothing, ain't got nothing at all. I believe with a great guitar solo by, I think that's Doug Yule. It's either Doug Yule or... Yeah, it is Doug Yule, I think. Doug Yule also does some of the drum work on this album and does a really good job. He's not a bad drummer. Really great multi-instrumentalist. Yeah, very solid album. Probably my favorite Velvet Underground album. Either that or the one that came after, which is widely considered by some to be a Doug Yule solo album, in which Chris Difford and Glenn Tilbrook got the inspiration to name their band after said album. I think you can guess what it is. Meanwhile, in this corner, the Kinks, Low Budget, 1979, Arista Records, Ray Davies on lead vocals and rhythm guitars, Dave Davies on backing vocals and lead guitars, Mick Avery on drums, Jim Rodford on bass, Ian Gibbons on keyboards. This is probably the Kinks during their second waves. This is during the Kinks' second wave of success here. The Kinks' career is kind of, a big roller coaster, and this is probably the biggest the Kinks ever got in the U.S. And they were on tour. The tour for this album was recorded for the One for the Road live album. So what do we got on? So low budget. What do we got on here? Opening up with Attitude. It's your attitude. Great rocker. Catch Me Now I'm Falling. Ray Davies plead to the United States allies for coming to her in her time of need should it ever happen. This is Captain America calling. Really great song. Pressure. Great rocker. Pressure, I got pressure. Oh yeah. National Health. Really great tune. Kind of an eerie tune almost. The hit single off this album, Wish I Could Fly Like Superman. The Kinks' attempt at catching it on the disco scene, and it works. It's a really catchy tune. The title track, Low Budget. I'm on a low budget. Just a really great rocker. In a Space. Another good solid tune there. A little bit of emotion, a nice kind of gentle ballad. Show a little bit of emotion. A Gallon of Gas, a great bluesy 12/8 time rocker here. Misery, another up-tempo rocker, and then Moving Pictures, another mid-tempo song here. Close out the album. Great album. Solid album. Some of the songs on this album, in my opinion, are much better on the live album that came after. But great, really great body of work by Mr. Ray Davies and Company. So, the time has come now in the program to where I must make a decision between the two. I like both of these albums a lot. I like the Velvet Underground. I love this album. Very solid album by Lou Reed and Company, but when it comes down to it, the Kinks gets my vote. Love this album. Some of you watching may like this album a whole lot better than the Kinks. I realize we got a lot of Velvet Underground fans here on YouTube, but I like the Kinks. This is just my opinion. It's probably, if I were to use a boxing analogy, maybe a 7th round knockout. It's not that close. It's maybe like here. But the Kinks, this is just a great album. And for me, the early discography of this band, I'm not too crazy about. But the Kinks, love it. So this is my opinion. The winner of this match is the Kinks Low Budget. This puts up a good fight, but in the end, in my opinion, if I were to take it to a desert island, Low Budget gets it for me. So, you know what? Thank you guys very much for watching this, and we'll see you for more stuff like this in the future. Bye-bye.